Damn it, I got the song stuck in my head. Yeah, pretty bad today, isn't it? Weather has something to do with it, maybe? Keep dropping out. Position, maybe. Let's try over here. Is that better or worse? Oh, I've got 2 bars. Not gonna move, is it? It's a good angle here, actually. Just gonna tighten this up so it's actually stable. Da, 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 da. Yes, this is not going to work so well, is it? Seems stable enough. Ooh. Seems stable enough, as he says, as it wobbles. Okay. Maybe not to the stabilist. Ooh. Oh, that'll work. That looks good. I'm just going to paint a bracket and try to find some spare. I've got some spare parts here. Just got to go through them and find some bits. What did I forget? I forgot something. What do I need? Newspaper? Yeah, probably should get some newspaper. Right, let me get some newspaper because I want to do some painting. I'll do the painting outside because I don't want to die of fumes. Safety goggles is what I need. Right, sand this down. I'm going to paint this bracket. I think we finally got happy with the bracket. Sand it down a bit around the edges. And then give it a little paint so it doesn't turn to orange rust today. That's what I want to do. Cool. Also, interestingly, I did a COVID test. Baguette? What? Baguette? Baguette? By the way, I did a render of something. If Mark is still watching, I then did a render of something and it didn't work quite right. Bit chilly for painting. It just takes a very long time to dry. It's fine. It might not adhere so well. I'm just gonna give it a primer or something for now, lacquer or something. But yeah, I just need to sand this down and paint it. And then I need to find some rubber. It should be somewhere in here. Hopefully there's some rubber bits to mount this tank on properly. Right, we'll get some newspaper and be right back. See what we've got. It's fine for painting. How are you doing? Just going to do a little paint and then look for all my spare parts to find some rubber today. So this is what we got. We got some primer, grey primer. I've got some grey primer. I just need primer today, so primer it is. Where's my bracket? There it is. Probably tape around this. Even after I've done this, I'm going to tape around this to give it a little extra protection. It still is a bit sharp. Just get this primed up and then look for some stuff. I wouldn't say it's morning, it's afternoon, by the way. It's definitely afternoon. So what I'm going to do actually on oops, I'll just see if that's enough. I think it's enough. Yeah, massive amount. It's clean anyway. Let's give this a little spray. There we are, a little spray on that. A couple of layers of that, flip it over, do it again, that sort of thing. Oh, let's check. I'm curious now. I'm always just seeing how much electricity I'm making. Oh, very nice. Very nice. That's pretty good, 12.5 volts. Hi, Stephen. Right. Rubber mounts. Let's see if we can find some rubber mounts for the bike. So that's this over. Okay. Let's move the bicycle away. Rubber mount time. Alright, let's put this away. Let's make some space here. Oh dear, it's empty. My documents for the wiring loom, need them later. Right, let's find this rubber if I can. Bits of bracket that we failed to use. Okay, so rubber. It's a genuine Honda tank bag. Very good Honda tank bag, that is. Must clean it and look after that. Quite a lot of money these were. It's quite old now, over 10 years, I think. I'm going to put it in the bottom somewhere, I think. Sort this out actually a bit. Bit of a mess in here. It's a bit of a mess in this box. Yeah, so let's sort this out. Oh yes, my notepad for making lists and stuff. Let's hold on to that. What else we got? Oh, Bluetooth speaker. That's nice. I wonder where that went. Marker pen. Still smells good. Nice bit of solvent abuse. Abuse and strings. That's good, isn't it? Ah, 6-volt bits. Okay. Now that is a proper old carburettor. Look at that. Nice and small. 90cc carburettor. This, I don't know if I don't want to sell it because it's an original. But they do fetch quite a bit of price on eBay. These are the original ones. They don't make them anymore. And it seems in pretty good condition. So I think, no, I'm not going to sell it. I don't want to sell it, but it does all work. Seems to all work. So no, not yet. Not yet. That's got it. Oh yeah, I've been gifted this, I have. It's an end. And I measured it. My C90 exhaust comes to about here. If I was to put this on, it would be about that much longer. The only problem is though, it's full of spiders, or dead spiders in there. And horrible nasty stuff's in there. And I'd have to, I don't like, this is all seized up, so I can't undo it to repad it so easily. But that's a nice silencer, isn't it? It's a nice, I like that end bit. I could use it for a cub, maybe. Just stick it on the cub, on the project bike. I've got a couple of these I've been given. So, yes. This one's actually, you know what? This one's got baffling in it. This one hasn't. But still, that would be, can I put these together? Make super long pipe. But yeah, that would be nice, a nice end can for something. Any bike really that would work with. But yeah, I'm going to hold on to them for now. We can see, maybe I'll use it later on. In another build. Right. Ah, there's some foam in here. I was correct in thinking there's foam. What space is that? 17, isn't it? Found some foam. That might be enough to hold the petrol tank in place. That might actually be enough. Sweet. So, tool roll. I think I might re-kit this, but this was my C90 one. I'm building a tool roll, a new one for my BMW at the moment, because I want to change the blooming, I don't know what it's called, the pouch. There's like a pouch for the BMW one, but it's all falling apart, so yeah. C90 tool bag. Put put it in here for now. And there's some rubbish in here and stuff. Here's some of the rusty bolts I took off of this bike. You can see some of them. Look at, you know, it's got some rust on there. A little bit of rust on that one. A little bit of rust on that one. You know, I mean, you know, it's all threaded rust basically. Rust, and I don't know why I kept them. I've labelled it as well. Rust nuts. My rust nuts. How about some rust nuts? Okay, well, bars has come off now. I don't think that's going to bleed anymore. That's fine. I did some tests today. We'll find out in a few days, but don't know if anything's going to be. I've seen that before on your tank. Oh, look, that nice lightsabers. They're very small lightsabers. Very small lightsabers. Aha! Here comes some more glorious spare parts. Let's sort all these out. I've got loads of spare C90 bits. To be honest though, that's quite a rare part. This is a side cover for on the fairing. You pop that into the side cover. That's quite a rare part, that is. I've seen these go for at least a tenner just for that plastic cover on the leg shield. Hiya, how are we all doing? Who's that? Jane? Oh, here we go. I'm not going to bother try and do that again. Get the name wrong. Okay, it's not that. Okay, so let's put there. Cover. Ah, I think I've got some spare tubes in here. Let's see what I've got in here. What is it? Is that 17? Put it back in a bag. Well, you know what? This bag actually might work as a tool bag, actually. My BMW, that might should be the right size that I need. It's quite a strong material. It's not. I don't think it is leather. Yes, I think I actually have to use that. So let's put that to one side. I'll save that for replacing my Janie. I'll put that to one side for my BMW later because BMW needs a new one. Right. Where's my tank bag gone? What did I do with that tank bag? Ah, there it is. Right. Got some spare foot pegs here. Unfortunately though, well, I didn't measure out properly. They do fit a C90, but you can't. What comes in contact with it? The exhaust. They weren't compatible with my exhaust, so I never fitted them. And also the side stand was way too long, so I'd have had to cut the side stand down. But other than that, these were a 10 quid. They were. These were 10 quid. Bought them a couple of years ago. Oh, I've even got a spare centre stand, which is the wrong one. So. Oh yeah, all the spare kickstarts that I bought when I was trying to find the right kickstart for my bike. It's like 4th time was the charm or something. Because I think that's the one you get stock, which is basically just a straight kickstart, which is basically useless. Then I bought this, which didn't clear it enough, and I got another one which did work. I got a KTM one, or one that fits a KTM anyway. Now, do I? I've got a classic C90 kickstart on it now. I think I'll just leave it as classic. I'm not going to change it, but I've got these spares just in case. That's all right. Right, let's put the bag down here. Out the way. And what's in the bottom? Just junk. Okay, that's fine. Put this back. It's like just a horde of C90 parts in here. I think this is the more C90 bits. C200 bits. Keeping everything at the moment. Waiting for me to finish the builds. Once I finish this build, and of course all the wiring custom loom that I did for this bike behind me. So let's get on with the petrol tank. If I angle this camera down a little bit, you can see the bike maybe. Ta-da! So foam. I'm going to try and get this petrol tank on with these 2 bits of foam. Oh, this should be enough foam. Left and right. Cut a little bit on the left and right, stop it from doing that little wobble. Might be alright. Right, time to nod this prime. Ah, what did I do with my paint? Uh-oh. Ah. Ah, there we go. That's done. Just bits. In fact, what was I doing? Oh, yes. I'm going to have to repaint this tank, I think, because this paint doesn't, this Chinese paint that they use doesn't seem to last in the sun. Like even in the British sun, it will just start to fade and look horrible. Probably start to rust as well, to be honest. So I'm going to have to repaint this. I don't trust this cheap paint that they've got on here. And the fact that I just about did a little scratch on it and it already started to come off on the edge here. So. But I'm not going to do it today. I'll wait till summertime probably until it gets hot. You need very hot metal to do this, unless I can warm it up. You can see that they've just, at some points, they've just brushed it. Like it's really thick. There's a really big, thick looping mark there. I don't think you can see. Maybe not. Looks like they just thick looped it there. See, they've got some splatter there. They painted the outside nicely, but the inside, see someone's fingerprints there where they've obviously grabbed it like that and just gone psh, or like that. Psh. So, what do you expect for 80 quid? But I bought this years ago, this tank. Years ago. Let's put it up here. I just never got round to building this. Clear that top bit off for starters. Otherwise we're working in a messy area. How does spanners open up on the floor? Oh, all the drill bits need to go away. Correct. Yes, you're right, Neil. All the drill bits need to go away. If I lose them. Eight. 9. 9? I mean 6. Yeah. Oh, you're a big boy. Put it there, put that there, put that there. Tell you what, let's clear up this iron shavings off the desk again. Lovely metal shavings everywhere, just what you don't want. Swish. Okay, so that's a good idea. Let's not leave that on the floor. Oh, so many broken zip ties, like so many broken dreams. For now. Right. Oh, that's my BRB sign. Just in case I need that, I better put that somewhere close to the camera. Oh, there's 8 people watching. How are you doing? Oh, I don't want any PC50 stuff. I don't want to buy any more PC50 stuff. That stuff is horrendous. Who would want to ride one of them? Madman. Proper mad if you ride one of them. You need to have your head looked at. Okay, so tank time. So we know roughly where it goes in. We need to make sure it all stays secure and happy. and no vibration. And if I zip tie it down that way, it might work. So let's try that. Stay, stay. I don't need that much rubber, but enough that it won't move. You know, I probably should tweet this out saying that I'm live. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should actually do that. For once. I never do tweet this out, do I? Probably turn on the Wi-Fi on there. Okay, let's do this. Let's turn that brightness down because that's way too bright. I don't like any of that. Where's this? Right, is it? Should be fine. I mean, it's only a test, isn't it? To see if it holds in place as I put the tank on. And if it is good, then I'll cut it down maybe to shape because it just needs that much really to stop it from vibrating. It's just so annoying, that vibration. It's really annoying. Really annoying, that vibration is. Need to fix that. Was meaning to ask, have you ever had experience with sandblasted? Sandblasting is really good. Yeah, it's supposed to be really good. I don't actually oh, that sucks. Of course. Oh, I guess it would be right actually. I guess that is fair. Yeah, sandblasting is supposed to be really, really good. So yeah, it's supposed to be good. Supposed to be good. Depends how far gone things are and stuff. Yeah, frame sandblasting. I've always wanted to have my own machine to do it, to be honest. Paste. Tweet. There, I've tweeted it. 2%. Boom, done. Right, where was I? Right, tank. Okay. Here's some gloves. It's very cold. Metal is cold. living engine with its living kickstart sticking out. Every now and then I catch myself on it. Let's put that engine back in. Okay, is that in? Is that lined up? So if I am I happy with that? Good question. Let's have a look at my bracket, see if it's fine. Okay, so I can't hear any rattle. That is much better, that is. That is much better, that is. Much better. That is much better, that is. Much better than before. Right, let's have a look. What can we do to improve that? So that's on there. Seems all fine to me. Once that's on there, it's on there, isn't it? I'll do. Tank can go here now. It's fine, and this goes here. Yeah. I wonder how this will look. I'll just give that a quick clean actually. Curious now. Probably should turn the camera down so you can see the bike, I guess. So, oi oi, powder coating. Powder coating is really good. If you got the money, powder coat. If not, don't. It's up to you. Personally, I don't know about powder coating frames because I don't see a point really. But that's up to you. I mean, you can go as much money as you want in this. Powder coating's good, but if it starts to go, then you're in trouble. So. It's taking up some rubbish. Some of the dirt's coming off. Yeah, it's taking off some of the surface stuff anyway. So. I think I might just patina it. Just keep the patina. Keep the patina. Maybe just lacquer it. Maybe. keep that rusted look. Apart from the scratches, some of the paint's still quite good. Glossy blackish, or whatever colour Honda used. Right, where are we up to? So tape needs to go back on, put that on there. These are my only keys for it actually. I need to get another key cut. Because I want to use the original ignition. I could change the barrel, but I'd rather use the original Honda. I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, you can just about. The Honda logo is on there. It is still the original C200. And that is the top box key. That this bike came with a top box. I do have that top box in the oh, no, I do have that top box in the garage, and it is a wooden top box, which was on the bike, and I actually just what I did was clean out all the mold and stuff, and just sprayed it, and it came back fine. But look at that original Honda key. Looks really nice. That wing logo and everything. Oh yeah, don't do that. Hopefully Epic Adam's got his sorted now, or done something with it. 42%, better plug the phone in, it's running out. Where can I put the keys that I won't get lost? Back in the bike, that's a good idea. Right, what was I doing? Forgot what I was doing now. Tank. See what I'm going to do. I'm going to go wait for that paint to dry. Get me a coffee. Oh, it's too big, you can't see it, can you? There we go. I think you can see that. Two secs. 2 minutes. So since tweeting, I've actually lost viewers. Great. Right. Let's try this again. So, tank round 2, round 3, whatever, round run. There we go. Okay, on, in, correct, and then this goes on here, like so. Big bolts. One temporary permanent zip tie to hold it all in place. How do we do this now? Do we go through that way? Do I go through this way and do it? I can't remember what I did last time. I'll take a look at the pictures, I guess. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay. Right. Okay. And mid bolt. Welcome back, despite the stream balked when you left. Oh, did it drop out? Did I lose connection for a minute? That's a shame. Oh well. Here we go. Okay, I need a very thin layer of rubber now, just to stop this side from vibrating, but this side doesn't. As he says that, as he shakes it, and it does. What? It was so close. Where is it? I can't be having a loose tank. Ah, blast, so close. Okay, I have to think now. This side can be solved with a bit of rubber, surely. Maybe not. Well, maybe rubber washer. Maybe a pack of washers. So, tank wobbles here. I mean, it's on, it's not moving anywhere, it just wants to vibrate a little bit, which would do my head in. Give it a bit more height. And if we give it a bit more height at the front, that would solve all the problems, wouldn't it? Let's try that. Let's try that. So let's cut that off and start again. Where's my scissors? Close. So close there. Very close. A lot better than it was yesterday. If you heard the rattle that I had yesterday, it was dreadful. Okay. Now, give me my tink back. So let's slide this bit forward a bit more. I'll shunt this up. Might be enough to have to make sure it goes in place more or something. But I think if I shunt this up a bit further, it might be enough. Okay. Don't catch your fingers on the nasty sharp bits of metal. Oh, the joy of custom bikes. Why do we do it? That's a bit better anyway. Still moves. Right. Can I pad that out a little bit more? I need to pad the sides out. I don't have anything that would work for what I want it to work. I mean, it's really a snug fit, yes. How can we do this bit without puzzling me for days, this has. It's close, not to a point where I'm happy with it. So hold that down. There's a slight bit of play, which I'm not happy with. Where's my knife? Scissors aren't going to cut through this, are they? Needs to be a knife. Oh, I was saying that. Scissors did start. And even if it's just like a little bit of rubber, just to soften it in the corners. like a line, a little line of rubber going across there would actually help quite a lot. So need here's a vise. Let's cut a line of, what did I say the thickness needs to be? 2. Let's try 2. This might not work, but I'll see. Move my coffee away from the cutting area. Don't really want bits in my coffee. Okay, so if I put this bit of rubber on this side, in between that and the frame, right now, put that into place there, tie that all down, see what we get. My aim is to have some happiness. No vibration. How do I do this again? Under here. Try on that. Under here. Okay. Then up this way. Up tank goes. In goes there. Oh, this is going to be a bit tricky. Lower this down. Same time as let's put that there. Okay. Okay. Close. Very close. Let's try that again. Up a bit. Very close. Okay. Ow, some of these bits are very sharp. Still too much side to side. I'm not happy with it. Still. That's not making noise. Well, that's making noise. Take it off. Try again. Redo. Redo. Okay. So that I'm fine with there, I think. So we just need to work out here, maybe here. Let's try something else. Part of the problem is these. It sounds better, but you never really know until you tighten the whole thing up, and then you find out if it is actually better or not. So it's always deceptive, these things. I mean, it feels more solid this time, but still. How solid it is actually. So deceptive, this is. It's the worst part. Right now, there. What happens if I flip it? Well, just out of curiosity. I flip the racket the other way around. Then it doesn't work. Puzzle. I haven't got the correct pieces of anything, so I'm just mashing it all together, hoping it all works. And I've lost my coffee. There it is. Think. So. Well, got nothing to do but try again, so let's try again. Now, do we put some rubber in there? This is added. Put some rubber in there just as added anti-vibration, so I don't get any horrible knocking noises. Okay, here we go. let's not put a zip tie. Let's just see. What size is that? 10? 10. Okay. Let's get a 10 on that. Brute force tighten it down. See if it goes anywhere. Can't get much more tighter than that without breaking something. As he says that, he thinks he's broken something. Okay, and so take his held down there. Sertao. It's close. Very close. Still stuck. Hold up, we might have it. We might have a new configuration. Hold up. Hey. Push it forward. Keeps out of the magnet. Let's see what happens. I'm in the limelight because of my tight old trade. Once in the opposite open. Missed that. Once I would. Good. It's all good. It's all good, baby, baby. Oh. It's all good. It's all good, baby, baby. Used to be, it was always green. Used to read Word Up magazine. So, be a magazine. Hanging pictures on my wall every day. Saturday, flying mall. Trying to take it up, smoking on bamboo, sipping on private stock. Way back when I had the red and black lumberjacks with the hat and match. Took the heart of this far. Now I'm in the limelight because of my time. Back on train. I think we might have it. I think we've got something. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see. Let's see what goes on this side. Getting there. Oh, welcome back. Getting there. Getting there. Ah, so close. Look at that. How are we going to get that improved? Oof. That's fine. Planned on that. Meant to do that. Okay. I see the issue now. Okay, I see the issue. Maybe. Pliers. I see the issue, I think. Okay. Okay. Maybe. Okay, so let's put a nut and bolt in there. crank it down. Would that work? Nut and bolt in there. Crank it hard. Could hold it in place. Possible. It is possible. Need a bigger washer on that. Not a big one. Let's get a big washer on this boy. Couple of washers, even. Just about work. If you tighten that down, worth a try. Of course, I have a bigger size nut. Got a size like nut. So I've got a bigger nut and bolt with this. Could go with a slightly bigger size, like an M6 or something. M6.5. Need that washer though. Let's get the washer back up. Washers. Okay. And nut. Too big, he thinks. Yeah, it's too big. Too small. Too big. Too big. Oh, let's see. No, I'll look at this. And this might be too thick. Too thick. This is a good size. Oh yeah, that's good size. Very good size, in fact. I just need to have a nut on the other end. Don't really have nuts. What are the wrong sizes? Oh, what's that? Of course, the one that I do have. Of course, the one I find is covered in paint. Oh, batteries are low. Can plug my phone in. Let's plug it in now. All right. Okay. Don't dance. No way. Charging? Yeah, charging. Good. Okay. Let's continue. Okay, so alright. Good. This with this paint, it's like an I like nut now. The real question is, how am I going to get this on? Let's go the other way up. Easy going up? Not necessarily. Okay. Turn it right. Turn it. That didn't work either. Right, let's try going up then. This calls for celebration. Celebrate good times. Come on, you celebrate and have a good time. Right, let's put the seat on properly now. See if this all stays together. Suspension. Where's my suspension on? Okay, so we need size 17. Yes. Okay, that is. Think I'm on. Think I'm on. I want to learn how to paint rust now because I want to paint that, make it look rusty to match the rest of the bike. Pedal tank looks too clean, far too clean. Alright, let's see. This looks a bit, it's might look a bit dodgy. Dear, that side stand doesn't look too healthy. Centre stand doesn't look too good. It's the spring cone done. Oh dear, something's gone wrong here. I think the spring has just given up on the side stand. Oh dear, something's happened there. Oh dear. Oh dear. I saw you solve one problem, find another. What's happened here? I'll just pop this bike over here for a minute. Will this hold it? Maybe not. You stay still. Just for a moment. Let's have a look. What's happened here? gone, come and gone. It's like a long boy. So I'm missing a big bolt. Spring issue, it's a bolt issue. The sensor stand bolt is missing. Oh, there's also the brake bolt as well. Ah, maybe that was the bolt to hold on the exhaust. I just put this back on its stand and line up the exhaust. That would be the bolt for the exhaust. Computer says no. Oh wait, hang on. Interesting. I'm missing a bolt. I'm missing a very long bolt on this bike. It looks like the exhaust was holding it together, which isn't great. I'm going to find out what bolt that is. I have to look at the owner's manual for that one. But the seat's on. Let's do a good old shake test, yeah? Okay, I'll take this outside. Run it up and down the garden a few times. Make sure it's holding it together in one place. Peace. Oh, so happy with that. Okay. Okay. What's next? Be right back. Oh. Oh. It's on. I didn't take it off now. So the engine needs to go in. Is that the engine fault? No, it's not. It's too low. Let's get the user manual. We need to get that bolt before we continue. I don't know. I've just found a big bolt that's missing. So let me just get the manual and work out what bolt is missing. I've just noticed it. Looks like the exhaust was holding it mostly together, which I'm not really happy about. So I need to find out what bolt is missing. It's a bolt that goes through the swing arm, the front brake, and the center stand. But that's on. Look. It's a 1 now. That is solid. That is solid. Like no rattle. A little bit of a rattle there, but it's not. Once you're sitting on it, you're just not going to notice. But this tank is not moving, which is the biggest problem. But yeah, this bolt that's missing goes from here to here somewhere, and it's missing, and it's causing the center stand isn't retracting all the way, and the front brake's kind of a bit flappity. So I need to get that fixed. I need to find out if there is a bolt missing or if it's just my imagination. I'll get the manual and have a look. But once that's in, once the bolt's in, then it's a case of putting the loom in, loom it, engine it, recarb, mess around with the carburettor, repair the exhaust. Which actually, you know what, might repair the exhaust in a minute if I can't continue. Just gonna get the manual and have a look, see if I can find what bolt that is. Alright, let's find what bolt I'm missing. Right, let's have a look. I'm missing a bolt. Let's have a look. If I'm missing a bolt, but it's flappity. Don't even know where it would be, to be honest. I've got a feeling this is going to be one of those Park Pacific bits. So engine, clutch, carburetor, ignition, frame and forks. Here we go. Nope. Here we are. 1, 2, 3. My model isn't exactly shown 100% in this image, that's the problem. This is for the wrong year, but it's very close, it's not quite right. I have to look at it online. I have to look at a parts diagram online so I can work out what part I'm missing. It's just ever so slightly differently, the frames, annoyingly. This book was originally printed in 1973, so this is a vintage book itself. Keep it in the house most of the time for keeping it clean. Really good, the Haynes manual. It shows you how to change a tyre as well. Exactly what size socket to bash your bearings out with and bash your new ones in with. Haynes Owner's Workshop Manual for Motorcycles are written with home mechanic. Workshop manuals for motorcycles are written with a home mechanic in mind who does not have the luxury of a well-equipped workshop nor fancy service tools. Each manual covers well-defined model range of motorcycles. A second-hand example is purchased and is used for the basis of the manual. Before overhaul begins, the author undertakes considerable research into the model range and modification history, talking with the manufacturers, dealers, repair specialists, and riders. Each manual represents the dismantling, overhaul, and reassembly of in a logical sequence, describing the component parts in the minutest detail. The outcome is best described as the following comments of the press. What the press say. A well illustrated manual written in everyday language. Information is given clearly without assuming you've had 10 years course in engineering. In each case, that was from the Bike magazine. In each case, the author has stripped down and rebuilt an example of each machine, learning practical experience. Also offers very good value for money as well. They show simple follow step-by-step overhauls and well illustrated. Oh, California, right? Right. by missing a bolt. I will need to find out if I'm actually missing a bolt or not. But it looks like I'm missing I am missing a bolt. So there's a hole, but there's no bolt. There's a sign on the bolt. I've got a sneaky suspicion that the bolt is in there. It's been cut in half or something. Need a torch. Now I've got greasy fingers. Oh, hi Spicy. Hope you're having a better luck than me, dude. I've got the tank on. I've got the seat on. And I think I'm missing a big bolt. Or there's a big bolt snapped or something. But problem is we're working on ancient motorcycles. This always happens. This always happens. I must actually edit a video about this update as well. I haven't done a video on this in ages. Right. What's this bolt doing? Or not doing? I think it has been snapped. Oops. I reckon that's what's happened. I reckon someone's cut that off. Oh, I reckon someone's cut that off. So there's a long bolt that goes through the brake and the centre stand on these bikes, and they're notorious for basically getting stuck. So that's what I reckon's happened. It's got completely stuck. And it's completely stuck in there at the moment. Second set of seals came and they are also too big. Is a seals for your forks? You know. In my experience, it's hit and miss with Wiimoto sometimes, because they list an item, and they often list the item wrong, or it's the you give them the you throw in the part number, or you throw up the part. You click on like the bike, click on like what you want, and you search down what you want. Like seals is a big one basically. It's always seals with Wiimoto. Seals seem to be mislabeled. I've had it a couple of times, and so has one of my friends. And it's really annoying when you've taken the bike apart to change the seal, and you're like looking at it going, and then you double thinking, did you order the wrong one or something? But it's happened to me a couple of times, happened to one of my friends a couple of times with Wiimoto. On new bikes, well, how old is his Suzuki V-Strom? His V-Strom is 6 years old maybe. It's happened to me with, well, older bikes and stuff. But, there's parts are harder to come by, but it was mislabeled wrong or something. I don't know what happened. It seems to be an issue across the board. Wiimoto have ordered. Okay, good. Yeah. Yeah, it's I don't know why it is, they're like labeled wrong or something, and it all seems to get spread around. Maybe people are copying, pasting other people's stock. One person lists it wrong. There's a couple of shops on eBay that I follow with classic bike parts, and they actually have like calipers. They measure it. They put all the measurements up on, you can see the pictures with the calipers going across and stuff. But it's only for like old classic Hondas, basically. So I always take the part out, measure it, but that's not good enough if you want to, you're in the middle of doing a job on your daily driver. Like, okay, when that seal comes, then I'll just dump the coolant out, change the seal, realize the seal looks a bit different. Like, well, how's that going to go back in there? So you try to reuse the old one or something, and it doesn't work. That's really, really annoying. Right, so I'm missing a big bolt which holds the center stand on, or it's partly seized or something. I don't know what's going on there. But then again, when I put the exhaust on, because the exhaust bracket's there, so it forms like it's loose. The bolt is in there actually, because it's sticking out to the side. Maybe it does form that big triangle, because the way these Hondas are built, one bolt goes through so much. Like I think it's the same bolt for the swing arm is also the same bolt that holds the exhaust or exhaust on everything. So I think it's just like a great big triangle. So you've got the swing arm for the exhaust, you've got another exhaust lower bracket here, another one there, from a little triangle. Well, and if you include the headers, because that all connects to the engine, so it will firm itself up, wouldn't it? So maybe it's fine. I'll double check it online. I guess the next step then, the engine needs to go back in, I guess. Or we need to put the loom in or something. Yeah, put that in now. It seems an issue across the board. We are taking we are talking a 3.4 mil. Oh, really? 3 to 4 mil difference. Well, if you didn't, I know you weren't here for the past streams, but I was having millimeters because I was trying to. This is an aftermarket tank, so it doesn't fit, of course. So I was like just playing with millimeters to get that on. I wanted to keep the original seat, and I managed to get it all to fit. Only just though. Really hard it was. Really hard to get it all just to fit. Oh, 0.3 millimeters. 0.3. I had that with some suspension. So I ended up just filing it down a little bit, like the where it mounts. I had some problems with that, so I just filed it down. Right, let's have a look at my custom loom again. So careful. This is my custom wiring loom. I need to be careful with it. So yeah, yeah. It's been a while since I looked at this now. I'm gonna have to look at my camera now to work out what I did. Well, I want to, if I can get the engine back in and then get it all to spark up. But this was supposed to wire into something, and I can't remember what that was meant to wire into now. Well, this got a bit complicated. Oh, that's the this is the that's the key. This is the key. So that needs to wire to the key, and I've wired the rest in correctly as well, because this has been because I've gone from 6 volt to 12, because challenge, and also everyone just switches it to Hey John, how you going? Everyone switches it over to, well, some people switch them over to 12. There's a handful of these bikes that have been switched over to 12, and I'd rather just have 12-volt stuff because it's easier to get a hold of bits and bobs. But now I've got the seat and tank on. I can work out how much. But all this loom stuff has to go into this tiny little frame. So yes, that's going to be interesting. Certain stuff needs to be grounded, certain stuff doesn't. And I hope I got rid of all the spiders and dead ones, because I still have to put my hand like really deep into the frame to get all this in. I'm not going to worry about the lights yet. First I'll get the bike running. And then I have to replace all the bulbs with 12 volts. I've taken all the old 6 volts out. Just need to careful with that loom. It's all connected and stuff, so it's fine. Oh, that's my key, or my hot wire, shall we say? The little jumper. For demonstration purposes only. So, okay, let's give me that. Right. Let's get the engine. This is a couple of advantages working with small bikes. Everything's relatively easy to move. Like certain, I wonder how hard it was for you to, well, you said 650 single cylinders, all that stuff. Anything bigger than this? Here we go, a nice 110. No, actually no. This is a 90cc engine. This is, look at that. 90 cc's of raw power. Oh, slow that camera down a little bit so you can see. Low enough? There we go. $80 cc's, oh sorry, 90 cc's, or 85 cc. What does it say on the side of the head? 82? 80? 85, this one is. It was some models are 89 or something. Right. So, need my spanner, my socket to raise it up a bit. Spanner, there. There we go. My lift. Get this cardboard out of the way. Double. Being done here. Where's the other one? Is there only one? No, there's the other one. Okay, my mounting bolts. If anyone remembers the crazy Mook, he's working on a project bike at the moment. It's gone. Oh, we're back. I'm back. Am I back? Lost connection for a minute there. What's the connection? Oh, connection's strong. Yep, it's good. Fine. Don't do that again. If anyone watches the crazy Mook, he's doing well, actually he hasn't uploaded in years, but he is building. He's building a Yamaha DT 2-stroke. It's like a 100cc 2-stroke he's doing. He's got compression, but that's about it. Nothing else. He has to work out the rest. Right. this needs to go up here. So it's going to be interesting. Let's see if we can get this done. Now we've got the engine to spark. Last time I did this, so just a bit of a pain to get this lined up. And am I going to get the wires to go in as well? How am I going to get? Okay, so that needs to go in there somehow. I don't think it's going to fit though, is it? I've got a feeling some of this stuff ain't going to fit properly. I'll work out where all the wires are. Feed this loom into place, so that block is blocking, that block is blocking. Okay, let's get one of the is it that one? Is it that one? Get in there. Get in there, you. There we are. Right. Ooh. One in. Alright, thanks for popping by. Oh, visited by the spicy today. Don't know why you don't live stream in his garage. Might work. Might have just about a bit of Wi-Fi or something. Right. Or you could stream privately to his patrons or something. Okay, so am I going to have enough clearance to get the wire in there? Let's have a look. I don't want to get pinched. This is where we have some issues. Now I need to get the wiring in to fit properly. Wow, it doesn't actually want to go down at all. Fine. That doesn't actually want to go down at all. Right, can it go in? Of course it can't. Right, how am I going to get this in? Could make a... It's not going to go in, is it? I have to make a special box for this, aren't I? So I'm going to have to make a special big box here, maybe going through, to get all that wiring in. I think that's the only way I can do it. Right, so we know these wires need to go up to here, and other than that, once that's all in, that needs to just go all stuffed inside. So, where's my brush? Ugh. Okay. Where's my bolts? Okay, we're in. Check, check, 1, 2. Okay, let's jump that down, see what happens. Engine seems in to me. Okay, well, let's just put that back up a bit just in case something else can happen. So I need to flip this carburetor around this way, it's the airbox. I need to get this wiring loom hooked up properly as well. So It's going to run straight off the flywheel. There we go. And then into there. So where's the loom? Let's be careful and not knock anything over. Let's try that. Let's try that for once, eh? Okay, tank's on finally. It's taken me a long time to get the tank on. The tank is now on. The seat is on. It's not going anywhere. Yeah, what a pain. I've put the engine back in now, and now it's time. I've got no clearance here. I've got very little clearance here, and no clearance there. So I'm going to have to make a nice box for the side of it to fit all that loom. Some of it will go up here, some of it will go maybe that way. I'll probably have to take the seat back off again to get it bolted in properly. And then once that's on, I get to spark it back up again. I've had a few people in today on the chat. I even had Mr. Spicy dropped in for a bit and said hi. That's nice. I'm actually doing something for him at the moment, but he's probably not anymore, so he won't know that I said that. So it should be a big surprise if I do it, if I finish it. Anyway, okay. Right, what's the next pain to do? Oh yes, loom time. I have sort of worked it out. I'm going to hook it all up again, maybe make sure it all sparks, then cram it in there and see if it sparks, and then bolt it all in there and see if it sparks, and then put it in properly, sort the carburetor out, give it some petrol and see if it starts. That's going to take at least 6 hours at least, and about 10 cups of coffee. Right, 2 hours. Okay, I'll give it another 45 minutes before I cry. So, let's get down to business to defeat the Hun. Did they bring me daughters when I asked for sons? I've ever met, and I bet before through, Mr. I'll make a man out of you, Boulanchu. Okay, so okay. I have to look at my pictures to get this up correctly, aren't we? So this is all wired in properly. So this, I need to work out how to feed that to that. That's the biggest problem. Feeding this starter coil in to that is the biggest problem. Let's unplug it first. Let's see what we can do with it. Let's see what we can do with this. How we can get this in. I'll take the airbox off or something. Torch. Anyone? No torch. Ow. Torch. Where's the torch? What did I do with the torch? What did I do with the torch? Ah, there it is. How am I going to get this? So, spark plug is here. That's there. That needs to go there. That needs to go there. And that somehow needs to go in there. Well, that is not going to happen. So, I mean, it could go up there. Can we get this there? Oops, no. Go in there. Let's get it down. If it goes in, I think I need to drop the engine out again. I need to drop the engine just to get to it, just to get to where I need to go. So I think this will have to go down and in this way. I don't think there's any other way. This is the hardest bit, I think. One of the hardest bits. Feel it, but I can't get it in there. I have to take both sides out, aren't I? Son of a diddly. Son of a diddly. Here we go. Come on. Kill. Okay. Okay. So. That needs to go there. That needs to go about there. Maybe. How? Okay, so this ends up somewhere like here. I need to bolt it somewhere down. Not down that far. There's my torch. Ow, there it is. Right, where can we bolt this bad boy? No bolts available, nope. Okay, so could bolt it down this way. Okay, so just right. So okay, that sort of works. So can we move it? Move it up. Kind of these bits moving around. I'm kind of unplugged or smashing themselves to bits as I'm rolling down the road. And these things don't like getting vibratory too much. So let's done that. Put the engine back in. See how much play we get. Just need to. Might even have to make a little bracket or something for this, just so it doesn't get shaken about too much. Whoops. As he says that, is it? All get shaken about too much. So, where are you going to go? Seems alright. Not touching the engine, that's alright. Happy with that. So, I haven't really got much option to where I can put it. It might work. Let's get a nut. Let's get a nut. Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness, like just get some coffee on me. Yeah, helping me with my painting in the background. Haha. Wow, thanks, cool mate. Oh, jeez. Funny thing, I ordered them screws and they've come and they're the wrong ones, and I don't know if they've been listed wrong or whatever, so I'm gonna, but actually, you know what, I'm gonna compare the screws. I think they might be wrong. They don't seem the right length, but then they also sent me the wrong amount. They sent me way too many. So I ordered 4 screws, they've sent me 8 and they're the wrong size, so I don't sure what's happened there. I must compare them with the other screws. They're in the house somewhere, I think. Okay. A nut. I need a nut. I need a big nut. Is that a big nut? Oh, too big, I think. Hey, too big. But a nut like that would probably hold it in place. So I need a nut and a washer. Nut. Just need some more sorted nuts, don't I? That's what I need. Might just have to do that. M6s or something. Some M6 nuts. There's tiny ones here. It's not too small though. This might be too small. I should have not put it in there. I should have waited. Thought I dropped it in. Inside, okay. Ah, come on, don't drop it. I'm going for the other stuff, isn't it? Oh, I've lost. Right. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Don't want to knock anything over. Absolutely not. Need some nuts. What we got in the nuts department. I got no nuts. Ah, this looks like the right size. This looks like the right size of nuts. Oh, it's plastic. Well, that's no good. Yeah, plastic nut. It's for a number plate or something. Spare carb parts. It's a weird size nut. It's not it's an M6 or something, isn't it? I mean, is that going to be the right size, or is that too big? Too big. It's like an M6 I need then, isn't it? What are these? M3s, M4s, and M5s. Yeah. I need an M6. I don't know. Wrong nut size. Anything in here worth using? More some nuts and bolts, assorted ones or something. Right, let's have a look. Aha, we've got it. Finally. So, a couple of washers maybe? A couple of washers each side. Might hold it in place. Change that theme, let me entertain you. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get on, get on, get on, get on. And we just need to crank it on with the size 10. Where's my size 10? That goes there. Size 10. Tin. Oh, of course. Of course. Of course I've just lost my size 10 socket. Right, I'm gonna shoot. Need a shower. A shower. A shower. A shower. A shower. Where? Okay, I'm not joking. Where is it? Where's my tin? Oh. There's my tin. Okay. Oh, that's on. That is very much on. That is not going nowheres. So, rest of the wiring. That needs to go up here somewhere. That needs to go somewhere inside secure. So let's put this on. So red, black, that one goes there. Some mist. That's what I'm doing. That goes on there. All the way, that'd be good. There we are. And then this one goes here. This goes inside, like so. Crams in. Okay, you know what? We're not going to cram it in. Let's go. Well, we can. Right, so we know that this bit here isn't really needed for now, so we'll put that away. This is for the petrol gauge, which we don't actually need because it won't actually have one. This needs to go somewhere, like there or something. Guess I could mount it onto this, couldn't I? That would be a good idea. What are you going to do, wouldn't it? Right, so that's not needed. They're going in there, that's fine. That needs to go on a ground, so like here or something. That can be grounded there, that can be stuck wherever. And these need to be grounded or not, or chopped or something. Well, we don't need it, do we? Because we're not actually going to use a battery, so let's undo it. Because we don't actually need them. So let's take out that. That's the positive terminal, so we don't need that one. Positive terminal. That goes in there, that goes in there. That's going to go there. That needs to go somewhere here. That needs to go somewhere there. Then that leaves us with this big mess of wires, which, to be honest, can be summed up very quickly because we need to put that to here. Okay. And this bit here can be all cut down. So we can cut this off almost, I think. There's still a thick, big bit of cable here. What do we do with this bit? Can I stick it all inside? Let's see what happens. No, I can't stick it inside. So this is not good. Let's take it out. Let's feed that in first. Can I feed this in backwards? That's the correct question. Looks like it wants to go in. Doesn't seem to have any qualms. Right. Okay, stuffing this lumen to a smaller frame is proving to be a bit tricky. So that's there, that's there. Okay, now what? I have no idea. So that goes in there. I think it's going to really move around if it's all crammed in, is it? Let's get a side panel, maybe. See if the side panel will go on. And that will hide a lot of the problems, won't it? Cable managing. Cable management, here we are. Managed to get them all in. Hence cable management. So we just need to wire up these wires basically. And then that goes into there, and then that should spark in theory. These wires here. Goes into these wires here. That should all spark. Oh, will it spark? That's a question. So we need to wire up this correctly. Huh. Okay. So let's keep these wires out in the open. Let's get them down. These wires down, out the way. Okay. Let's come back out again. Let's get this out again. Okay, so wires we know we definitely don't need. Let's start being very harsh with it. Because we're not going to have a petrol gauge, so we can chop some bits off. So that is there, that's fine. That is there, that's fine. That is sort of happy with. Okay, so all this chunky bit of wire here. Yeah, so if this goes under instead of over, that might be better. So these wires can stay out of the way over here. temporary bit of tape around it or something just to hold it out the way. Where's my roll tape? Tape. Oh, hi Gremlin. How you doing? Not riding? I mean, today's a nice day. I'd have gone out for a ride as well if we were allowed. Okay, just take myself out the way from New York for a minute. So leave that over there. So keep that to one side. So. Right, so let's get the pinches and let's get the scissors, start cutting things and taking it all off and things we don't need. So we know for a fact, what is this? No, I've forgotten what that is now. Ignition coil. I don't know what that one is. Okay, well, let's tape it up because we're not going to use it, are we? We don't use, we either tape up or cut off now. So it doesn't flap around. Okay, almost there. I'm going to buy a new pair of scissors, I think. These scissors have had it. Oh my goodness, scissors. Oh, you just cut something? No, you won't. Oh, right. Well, that's dreadful. Okay, so that is for the ignition coil. And the rest of this needs to be mounted. Oh, that needs to be grounded. So we need to ground that bad boy somewhere. This needs to be taped up. These need to be taped up and out of the way. So let's tape these up together. Or cut them off. Now let's tape them up just in case I need to make adjustments later. Yeah, I haven't set one up yet. I need to link one. I need to set one up soon. And I don't know what I'll do with it, to be honest. But I will set. I think I need to set one up for the Patreon. Basically, I will set up one up soon-ish, maybe. And I don't know what I'll do with it. But yeah, there might be one there. Probably just be like me and a couple other people, and that's it. Ugh. Don't know. I'll have to set one up. I have to look into doing it. I'm new to Discord. I've only started. Well, I say new. I've been using it for a year. Who remembers Ventrilo? Does anyone remember Ventrilo? Ventrilo? Anyone? Ventrilo? I used to have a vent. I used to do a vent. Get off my vent, or I have you vent. I used to do Ventrilo for the longest time. Yeah. Then I think we went over to Skype for a while. Then Skype got bought by eBay or something, and then we left it. I can't remember what we did then. Then we went back to Vent. Went back to Ventrilo. That's just an IP address and stuff. Ah, come on. What am I doing here? Just cut it off. Will the scissors cut it, please? Okay, they did it this time. Go through that one as well. Okay. Yes, I must set up that ventricle at some point. Might look into it today. Not sure what I'll do with it. I'll create one or something. I'm not sure if you have to pay for them or not when you make them like that, so I'll have to have a look at it. If not, I'll just create like a secret, a standard one, then just send invites out. Maybe that way would be better. And then just have a Patreon only chat or something in there. Then I have to like make sure that I update it. Oh, I don't know. I don't want to have too many things, otherwise I spend my life updating everything everywhere. There we go. This is for lights, if I ever did want to use lights, but I'm not going to use them just yet. So, a lot of these wires can be cut off as well, maybe. So if we keep this separate, now do I, that's the horn? That's a horn. Oh yeah, that's a point, horn. Don't have a horn on this, do I? Oh no, I have to put one of them old style, that's what I'm going to get, one of them old style honkers. You know, the old squeezy horns. Definitely going to get one now for here. Nice squeezer, nice squeezer one. Duck horns, you know, them actually are old-fashioned style ones. Because if you hear in a 6-volt horn, they're like loud clicking almost. They're not even proper things. All right, let's have a look what I need to do there. Ventula is ages ago. Yeah. I'm just gonna be right back. I'm gonna get a glass of water. What's the time now? Blast. Oh, okay. Well, half an hour more. Right. Other ones oh yeah, I think I'm in Phil 480's one. I'm in Phil 480's Discord. Just join that and we'll take over his. Okay, so let's wrap this back up again. That needs to go in there. We don't need these as long, I guess. In this lot. What am I going to do with this lot? Don't know is the answer. Yeah, me too. Right. So that needs to go to ground. It's right there. Goes down. Down. Up. Go reverse. Reverse it in maybe. Up. That'll work. This leaves me all these chunky bits out here to do whatever with. And then this lot. Right. Oh, let's get the cover. Cover that up. Or I'll try this another day. Big old cover here, so you might be able to get some of it locked up. Just test it. Put that up. Cut that there. You can mount a lot of the wires to it, that's fine. Is this the right one? It's a cut, I think. This cover a bit, be a bit annoying, but oh well. And that goes in there. That goes. Go up. Not quite. Not quite on something. Yeah, in theory that could probably work. Oh, wrong way. Wrong one. That's fine. Cool. Well, that was the right way. Oh, stupid here. Okay, it's getting cold now. Hands are getting cold. We're going to give it a day. It is getting cold. So I'm going to need to dremel out a small chunk of this to get that on. So that goes there, thereabouts. This goes up here, and somewhere. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I think I can get all the wiring in there. I need to dremel out the side bit another day. Right. Put the loom on there. And put this bit up here. I think we'll leave it for now. I think that'll do for today. I think that'll do. Oh, it's getting cold. I'm going to call it a day, I think. That's enough. It's getting dark. It's getting cold. It's getting dark. It's getting cold. No, it's a bit heavier now. Now there's an engine in it. There we go. Ooh, now there's an engine in it. It's a bit heavier to move. Surprise. Right, so I've just done loads of work today actually. Engine's back in. It's getting dark now actually. Right, where is me torch? Let's try that again. She had the torch 2 seconds ago. Oh, there it is. Right, so engine's back in ish. Loom is going in slowly. I've managed to re-tape a lot of it and just need to get it all worked out. I'm going to have to cut this little hole in this box. So even though I can get the HT lead in there, I can't quite get the wiring through there. So this wire here is going to have to go back into a small hole here. And then I'm going to get all the wiring and get that in there. Luckily there's no battery because I don't think it would fit. Yeah, there's going to be no battery because I don't think it would fit. So yeah, I'll come back to this another day. It's getting cold and dark. And then get this all in, get this to spark, put the carburettor around and stuff, and see if it will start. And we'll get in there. Alrighty. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to go clean up, have a hot cup of tea, and look for see if the bolt's missing or something. Not sure myself. I'll leave all this here for now and come back to this another day. I need to take that with me. My lovely owner's workshop manual, I need to keep that with me. And that's it. Right, thanks for watching. Catch another stream sometime soon. Goodbye.